And we're funded by a lot of different sources, including 17 states, 17 wheat states, mostly in the western U.S. And we are also funded by USDA.
So a state like Illinois that's looking toward a wheat checkoff would have money to help promote Illinois wheat being exported by your organization.
That's what happens with the 17 members we have now. Now, Illinois grows soft red winter wheat, which is in high demand around the world. And right now, our big soft red winter wheat states who are members are Ohio and Maryland. Both produce soft red winter. We would love to have Illinois because Illinois would be the top producer and is the top producer of soft red winter. And we have wheat buyers in Latin America, Mexico, Nigeria, other parts of the world who are really looking for that soft red winter. It's a perfect wheat that they use to blend with other wheat sources. So bakers are really fond of soft red winter wheat. So right now we're hoping that Illinois decides to become a member, or at least consider it, to join our other states in helping us export more U.S. wheat around the world.
So these are some major countries
Yes.
that really are using U.S. wheat,
Right.
and this will just help promote or increase the quality for their baking industries. That's going toward consumers in those countries.
U.S. wheat farmers already have a great reputation around the world, everywhere we go. Our prices are always higher, but they're willing to pay it for that quality. And that's kind of what we have to when we work on trade deals with other countries, when we have millers and bakers who come to the U.S. to look at our wheat in the fields. We have them right now. They're up in the Pacific Northwest where they're going through harvest right now. With soft white wheat is in harvest now. Also, when we have buyers here for hard red winter, which is in Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, those states, we always throw it out there. We also have soft red winter, which is the perfect blending wheat. And of course those millers and bakers, they know. They're highly technical. And our technical staff around the world, we have several in all 13 of our offices, and they work with those millers and bakers to promote all 6 classes of U.S. wheat. But right now, especially soft red winter, because it is such a good blending wheat, and they can combine that with wheat they buy from other parts of the world to get their perfect kind of combination for what they're looking for.
Are they looking for wheat, or are they looking for the flour from the wheat after it's been milled here in the U.S.?
It's a little bit of both. Our U.S. Wheat Associates, we work with millers for the most part in all these countries. So they are buying the wheat to be shipped directly, in bulk transport, shipped around the world. And those millers, they have their own customers. So they have bakers that they're working with. So when they come to us, they know exactly what they want. And when it comes to volumes, they are really focused on the quality. After they buy the wheat, they figure out what they're going to mix it with and blend it with. And it's a perfect combination. They've shown it to us many times how they work. I've been in 19 different countries personally to watch how these millers work, and it's really amazing. And the thing that I grew up an Illinois farm boy in Perry County, so we grew wheat. So growing up, I had no idea, right? And it's been an education for me since I've been with U.S. Wheat Associates to see how that wheat we grow here in Illinois, how it gets to where it's at, down the river, into the port, on a ship, into a foreign country, and then to go over there and watch them millers take our wheat and do what they do with it. It's really amazing, and it's an interesting story, and anybody that wants to hear that story or learn more, feel free to reach out to me, and I'm happy to tell the story. I've told my own dad in Perry County, and I have to explain it to him, and he's amazed, so it's very interesting to hear.
You do tell a great story, and I'm sure that farmers here are going to be quite excited about it, but does politics and the trade thing start interfering with any of this?
It always does, like everything else, right? Everything we do. Fortunately for us, we're based in Washington, D.C. We have a policy team that works on those things. Now, we don't do lobbying or anything like that. We stay out of all that, right? What we do is keep an eye on trade. Right now tariffs are big. We keep an eye on it, and then we answer the questions for our customers overseas. So all those hundreds of millers around the world who buy U.S. wheat, they'll come to us and say, well, how's this going to affect, the wheat we want to buy? And we just have to assure them that things are going to work out. They always tend to work out, right? But we really just monitor trade issues. And then our staff around the world work with our millers and our bakers in those countries just to keep them informed, let them know, here's what's happening, and then just to answer them their questions. We focus on the quality. We focus on what our farmers do. We remind them that we still produce the highest quality wheat. And to this point, that's what they're looking for. They're willing to pay a little bit more to get that wheat. And our job is to make sure that they keep that in mind so they keep buying U.S. wheat. For the Illinois farmers, we want them to keep investigating what we do, as they develop this checkoff, to keep in mind that their product, for them to get higher prices, there has to be demand around the world. Everything's supply and demand, right? And we monitor that. We work around the world to market their wheat and to promote their wheat, to work on trade issues. And we're happy to, if anyone has a question, to contact us, contact me. I'll get you to the right person. It's the 17 other states really appreciate what we do. We've taken farmers from all those states into these markets, traveled with them, taken them. I was just in Vietnam earlier this summer, and we had 4 or 5 farmers with us to show them what I just explained to you, is that these millers are looking for the quality, they're looking to see what they can do with U.S. wheat, and we'd love to have Illinois wheat along for that journey.